Hello, my name is SweetPeebs,
I'm Jaypeg.
and we're so excited to welcome you all to the first annual Lady Arcaders Best of 2024 Awards.
It won't always be called that. The year will change every time.
That's right, but do you know what won't change each year?
What?
The excellent opinions of our Lady Arcaders community members.
That's right. Back in December, we asked everyone in the private Lady Arcaders Discord server to tell us their favorite video game release of 2024. New titles, remasters or remakes, demakes, expansions, or DLCs.
And while we're calling it an awards show, it's really more of a showcase of our community's varied and fantastic video game tastes. So, if you submitted, you won. Every single submission we received will be showcased right here this evening, as well as on our blog at ladyarcaders.com.
So, once again, welcome one and all to the Lady Arcaders Best of 2024 Awards. I know you are all as excited as we are for these awards, so let's get started. The BD Award for Video Game Excellence goes to Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, developed by Simogo. Simogo, the developers of Sayonara Wild Hearts, return with the mind-bending Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. It is packed tight with brain teasers and riddles and all sorts of puzzles, so make sure to grab a pen to take good notes. Thank you, BD, for your recommendation of Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. MC Escher is shaking and crying looking at the hotel in this game right now. If you told me that this game was made by the same dev as Sayonara Wild Hearts, I would have never believed you. But what a delightful surprise. I'm horrible at puzzles, but consider this a game I would love to backseat a smarter person through.
That's right. I definitely love super puzzlers, but I get frustrated really, really easily. And I'd love to somehow trick myself into being more patient because the gameplay of Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, with its varying puzzle types and honestly truly captivating overworld, is something I would really, really like to try. The Astrid the Horror Girl Award for Video Game Excellence goes to Nobody Wants to Die, developed by Critical Hit Games. Cyberpunk noir murder mystery adventure game Nobody Wants to Die by Critical Hit Games has players dive deep into the tortured psyche of Detective James Kara. He's a man tasked with solving the murders of the rich and powerful in a world where death is something that can be avoided altogether for the right price. Thank you to Astrid for your recommendation of Nobody Wants to Die.
This game takes place in New York in 2329 with one glaring inaccuracy. I didn't see the Times Square Olive Garden a single time. Other than that, I do think it's gorgeous. The environments look beautifully fleshed out with so many details, and the concept is fantastic. I am shocked that I didn't hear more about this game this year.
Right? And Astrid's actually the one who turned me on to this one when she streamed it. I ended up not watching much of her playthrough though, because this is definitely one I want to sink myself I want to sink my teeth into it. I want to gobble it up. Nom nom nom.
You want to immerse yourself into it. You
I
said it
want to
you said it fine
immerse
both times.
exactly, exactly.
All right, our wonderful next award. The Dark Witch Claire Award for Video Game Excellence goes to Kitsune Tales, developed by Kitsune Games. This SMB3 inspired platformer stars Yuzu, a shape-shifting fox on a mission to rescue a potential new love from captivity. With challenging levels inspired by Japanese mythology and folklore, and a whole host of power-ups and abilities, Kitsune Games' Kitsune Tales is sure to delight. And thank you to Dark Witch Claire for your recommendation of Kitsune Tales. Kitsune Tales, though? Yeah, we know he's a fox. Sorry.
Ah,
I am a
I get it.
sucker for a game that is so clearly a love letter to a classic, but revamped in its own story and own mechanics, and this game really nails that in one. Also, did you know that when you play as the fox, she yawns sometimes?
Yeah,
That's all I needed.
yeah. I've never been any good with platformers of really any sort, but Kitsune Tales is just too darn cute and colorful to pass up. And the fox is gay.
And the fox is gay, baby.
Baby! Yeah, let's go lesbians! Can we get a let's go lesbians?
Can we get a let's go lesbians in chat?
Yeah, let's go!
We love that. And by the way, are you a woman in gaming? The Lady Arcaders wants to meet you. All women and femmes are welcome, whether you're cis, trans, non-binary, or part of a marginalized group. As long as you welcome the label of Lady Arcader, you are welcome. So join the Lady Arcaders private Discord server today. You can join our public Discord or send us a private message on either Blue Sky or Instagram to request an invite. All those links and more information about our great community are available at ladyarcaders.com.
Oh, Jaypeg. I love being a Lady Arcader.
Me too, honestly.
Me too. Yeah, it's a fantastic community. So if you're just joining us, like we said, if you welcome the label of Lady Arcader, join us. If you know someone who would welcome the label of Lady Arcader, have them join us. It's a wonderful community, and I'm so honored. I'm so excited to be part of it.
And by being part of it, you get to be part of and enjoy wonderful things like this. Are you watching this and you have a game that you already have in mind for 2025? Hey, guess what? We'll ask you coming towards the end of the year about that.
We'll ask you in December about it. So yeah. The Rexy Award for Video Game Excellence goes to Balatro by Local Thunk. When Local Thunk's poker-themed roguelite Balatro burst onto the scene, no one could have anticipated Jimbo's power. The possibilities are endless as each hand can be changed with 150 jokers with different power-ups and other cards like tarot and planets to help you up the ante. So thank you to Rexy for your recommendation of Balatro. Every game we're showcasing tonight is one I could see myself playing, but more than any other, Balatro is one I can really see myself playing. And I know neither of us has played it, solely because we both know it would become a massive time sink.
Absolutely, and for good reason. It is well crafted, it's colorful, and has all the hallmarks of the sort of gambling I really should stay away from.
But we both know we will eventually succumb to the siren call of Jimbo. It's inevitable.
And I thought it was pronounced Balatro? I'm sorry. We're not going to start that fight here, everybody. I'm sorry.
It does come from the Latin Balatro. Oh. Sorry, we're getting a wrap it up symbol from our producer. Let's continue. Let's continue.
And the Star Anise award for video game excellence goes to Kitten Burst, developed by Jam2Go. Racing game meets bullet hell boss battler Kitten Burst by developer Jam2Go puts players in the paws of racing cat Happy, H-A-P-I, as they brave the cyber frontier, explore glossy techno environments, and delve deep into what it means to be an artist in a world of mass consumption. Thank you to Star Anise for your recommendation of Kitten Burst. Okay, what do you mean that there is a like Y2K style cat racing game with a soundtrack this good and it has not become my friend group's entire personality already? Chills. I'm ready to cry. This is the cultural reset that I needed.
Because we're off cams, you do not see me actually pushing up my glasses to actually you because it's actually the Frutiger Arrow style, which is the era of design immediately after Y2K futurism. Its hallmarks include the sort of naturalism found in the mid-aughts, a rounder, more organic style with higher gloss and definition than found in.
Okay. You made me learn something today. Are you happy?
I am happy, and I also want to play Kitten Burst because that little kitty cat, that little kitty pie, going into cyberspace, Tron who? Hello.
Perfection.
Perfection. The 3 Pup Award for Video Game Excellence goes to RZ, the Jewel of Faramore, developed by CDI Software. 2D action platformer RZ, the Jewel of Faramore, by developer CDI Software, takes inspiration from an unlikely source, the much maligned Zelda CDI games. But RZ is more than just a spiritual successor. Its snappy dialogue, engaging mechanics, and colorful scenery make it a classic in its own right. Thank you to 3Pup for your recommendation of RZ, the Jewel of Faramore. I've seen 3Pup speedrun RZ a couple of times, and I'm always just absolutely dazzled by how it looks, how it plays, even in a non-casual, high-level gameplay sort of situation. And the cutscenes, they're so funny. Like, they're actually charming, and it's just, I love this game.
You're so right because RZ is honestly what I would call an instant classic, and not because of its intentionally dated design. It took the parts of CDI games that we loved to hate and paired those with genuine entertainment in a way that lets you really indulge in it without the inevitable game ending rage that you feel with its inspiration. I really just know that this one is going to age like a fine wine if drinking wine contained really goofy cutscenes.
And hopefully those cutscenes are unskippable. Just get it, because drinking wine is a pleasurable experience to some. All right, moving on.
The Metroid Crime Award for video game excellence goes to Sonic Shadow Generations, developed by Sonic Team. 2024 really was the year of Shadow. Developed by Sonic Team, Shadow Generations puts players in the really cool shoes of Shadow the Hedgehog in a platformer that shifts between 3D and side-scrolling gameplay with varied attacks and power-ups. For extra nostalgia, 2011's Sonic Generations is also available to play. So thank you to Metroid Crime for your recommendation of Sonic X Shadow Generations.
So, Jay, who's the most OP character in Sonic? I mean, it's Amy Rose, right? Because she's got that big hammer, and her love for Sonic is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. And have she and Shadow ever faced off?
Do you mean like canonically, or in my dreams where Amy is the main character of the entire series?
I mean, doesn't Metroid Prime run it?
Yeah, crime runs through my dreams all the time. Oh, sorry, you mean the game. Anyway, 2024 truly was the year of Shadow, and this game just made it all the better. It kept the camp of the original Shadow the Hedgehog game, but with a gameplay refresh that actually made it feel good to play. I never thought that I could look at a Sonic 06 level with genuine affection, but Sonic Team really crushed it on this one.
And I will admit, I have actually never played a Sonic game. But I know, but this one is definitely, I mean, like, I am not immune to cool person propaganda, and Shadow is definitely a cool guy. So honestly, I mean, this may well be my first.
I think it would be a phenomenal first choice.
You know what? I think so too. You know what else is phenomenal?
What's that?
Attract mode. Lady Arcaders runs small events throughout the year as part of a series called Attract Mode. Members of our private Discord server are welcome to submit any type of showcase as long as it's game related. Want to go fast? Want to show off your Animal Crossing town? Want to paint a mural? Want to compose some music? Want to bake a video game related pie? Or maybe you just want to show off your game dev skills. Submit it to Attract Mode on our website at ladyarcaders.com. And the new year of Attract Mode starts tomorrow. Astrid the Horror Girl will show off the Kill Liana Twice category of Dark Messiah of Might and Magic tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, right here on twitch.tv/ladyarcaders. The Palm Top Tiger Award for Video Game Excellence goes to Echo Point Nova, developed by Greylock Studio. This open-world first-person shooter from Greylock Studio offers slick movement, real-time bullet physics that require detailed planning, and a seamless world where every vista is within reach. Unlock hidden weapons and armor, and tweak a host of options to play exactly how you want. Thank you to the Palm Top Tiger for your recommendation of Echo Point Nova. And okay, Jay, this is the sort of game I can only dream about being good at. It's the sort of game I love watching others play, you know? Like, the super kinetic movement is so hypnotizing, and I love that the creators added accessibility options to allow players to adjust gameplay if the standard difficulty curve is just a little too steep.
Honestly, I feel the same way. The movement looks like it feels good to play, and I love that the visuals are stunning to boot. It has these lush, dreamy colors and these stunning landscapes that you almost want to slow down to look at if it was not so fun to go fast.
Right, the devs really did not miss.
But my bullets will, because I am terrible at FPSs.
But that was me hitting your shield because you didn't know how to do this movement.
You're correct.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for laughing.
All right. I have the giggles now. The Pakal Award for Video Game Excellence goes to Cow Life Sim RPG, developed by Pajama Bee Entertainment. Experience life the way it was meant to be lived as you complete quests, craft items, and burn whatever you want as a cow. Every character is trans in this cute and cozy game from Pajama Bee Entertainment, where again, you are a beautiful bovine. Can I get a moo?
Moo!
Moo! Thank you to Pakal for your recommendation of Cow Life Sim RPG.
Pakal always has some fun game recommendations, like that Cutie PT parody with the ducks. Cutie. And
Yes.
this is the same sort of vibe. It looks so cute. And I know a good chunk of our viewers tonight love both RPGs and life simulators. You know, don't lie, don't pretend you don't. So this will definitely catch their eye.
Personally, I was on board the moment that I saw the pride flag pigeons. MS Paint wishes that she could do what this game has done. But what comments can you give about an absolutely perfect experience like this?
that you can level up in arson and juice drinking because honestly, I'm kind of feeling those skill trees right about now. And our final award of the night, the Mina Award for Video Game Excellence, goes to Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, developed by Atlas. Massive quality of life improvements and dozens of hours of new content await in Atlas's definitive edition of Shin Megami Tensei 5. Build your team of digital devils as you navigate the aftermath of a celestial war between angels, fighting not just demons, but facing intrigue wherever you turn. Thank you to Mina for your recommendation of Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. Vengeance is just the latest in Atlas's long line of monster tamer sci-fi RPGs, starting with Digital Devil Story back in 1987. And the series as a whole is continually pushing the envelope on what games like this can be. And it's obvious Atlas used what they learned when making last year's Game of the Year contender Metaphor ReFantazio.
There really is a reason that these games have a devoted following, and it's so easy to see. Atlas has the formula for grand storytelling, fantastic visuals, and banger music down, and it really shows. And every time you think that they can't really improve the game much more, they release the definitive edition, and they make you love it all over again and then some. And besides, what's scarier than gods and demons warring for a throne that allows them to reshape reality?
The mortifying ideal of being a senior in high school, maybe?
You do have me there.
Yeah, I would not wish that experience on anyone. I don't want to go back there.
Me neither.
Well, everyone, that is it for the Lady Arcader's inaugural Best of Awards. And thank you all so much. Thank you so much to our members for submitting your favorite video game releases of 2024.
And thank you to all of you that joined us this evening to celebrate the varied and impeccable tastes of our Lady Arcaders community. We hope you enjoyed the show.
And hopefully tonight's showcase has inspired you to take a closer look at what's releasing in 2025. And maybe you'll find your next obsession and share that love by submitting it to the Best of 2025 awards.
But don't go away just yet. We have one final announcement, after which we will be rating out to a member of the Lady Arcaders community.
That's right, we will be rating into Princess Shortcake. But until then, good night, everyone. Lady Arcaders is celebrating its 3-year anniversary with a Twitch community raid train taking place from Thursday, February 13th to Sunday, the 16th, and the schedule is now live.
The journey will start right here on our Twitch channel with Thursday's Attract mode and take a non-stop trip through several members' channels and end up right back here just in time for Sunday's Attract mode.
We'll be celebrating our members and all the cool things they do while raising funds for future in-person Lady Arcaders events, tech, web space, and general operational costs.
The schedule can be found at ldy.gg/3years, and donations for Lady Arcaders can be sent through our Ko-fi page at ko-fi.com/ladyarcaders.